While Bitcoin is searching for its bottom quite frantically, it's dark all over the place. My name is Michael Kubera. Pantera Capital is today's focus. Now, we're going to be exploring this company time and time again as we're going further into the crypto world. There are two industries I firmly believe in. Call me crazy, even though I've lost money, even though a lot of investors are in a painful state right now. Crypto and cannabis, these two niche industries, this is what's going to change the world. At least they're going to be part of a large group of very controversial niches. Billions of dollars will be lost, but billions of dollars will be made. And hopefully these will become trillion-dollar industries. Now, not every single one. I may be completely wrong, but at least in my opinion, I think crypto and cannabis are worth it. Pantera Capital CEO also probably thinks so, at least about the crypto part. So we're going to be exploring these guys. I've been looking into them for the past year. I did more research further on them when my office was discussing them earlier in December and January. Pantera Capital, for those of you unfamiliar with this name, Pantera, well, it's after the band. Absolutely fantastic, as metal as it gets. And these guys were the beasts of 2017 going into 2018 with a 25,000% return. For a hedge fund, that's insane. They went into 3 series of funding. Let's get into the video. Dan Morehead is the CEO of Pantera Capital, and oh boy, he is an interesting figure. So, Pantera, let's begin with the website. It's an investment firm focused exclusively on ventures, tokens, and projects related to blockchain technology, digital cryptocurrency, and assets. Perfect. It looks so sleek and beautiful. Well, let's explore the About section. We believe digital currency is at an inflection point, making it the right time for a transition to more institutional management. That is from the CEO. As the first U.S. Bitcoin investment firm, Pantera Capital is the leading blockchain investment firm and one of the largest institutional owners of cryptocurrencies. It was founded in 2013, so it's going on to 6 years of activity pretty soon. Our mission is to act as the catalyst for widespread blockchain adoption and innovation. Exclusively focused on investing in blockchain technologies, the team is experienced in both traditional finance and the latest tech. Then in the next several years, we envision blockchains and digital currencies having an established, responsibly managed, and regulated role in the global economy, soon after disintermediating a myriad of industries. Let's take a look at the team. We have, of course, the CEO and the co-founder. Then we have the co-chief investment officer, Mr. Joey Krug here. As you can see, he looks pretty young. And same with Mr. Paul and Lauren and William. Bill looks like he's got a little bit of aging. He's the president, of course, the COO, okay, the CFO. And if you scroll through here, yeah, most of the team is pretty young. So when they got together in 2013, or maybe there was a couple who were added on later, they probably did some very good investments in Bitcoin or Ethereum or one of the first ICOs out there. It's a new technology, so the youngsters have an advantage on the old. If you go to their Twitter, there's actually a very interesting post here how they use the Bitcoin white paper in their HQ as the wallpaper. They retweeted this post that's making fun of the Ethereum ICO being unwinded and the cost basis should be returned. So every ICO under the SEC's eyes should refund every single dollar, which is it's impossible because it's already been spent in many cases on reinvestment. So these were the guys that in August they raised $71 million for their third crypto fund. Ooh. A filing submitted by the company to the US SEC indicates that Venture Fund 3 started its first offering on July 31st and has raised $71.44 million from 90 investors, which goes to show you these guys are the whales. 90 investors, so almost $1 million per investor. It's crazy. Prior filings with the SEC show that the firm at least raised $13 million for its venture fund 2 in 2016 and $25 million for its ICO fund in 2017. Pantera also wrote in a blog post on Wednesday that Venture Fund 3 has already made its first blockchain bet, investing in Bakkt, which everybody knows that name, a cryptocurrency trading platform launched earlier this month by ICE. It's been a little bit delayed, but Pantera has been known for creating some massive profits over the years. And sure, maybe, it's a little bit of a setback this year, but they're excited more than ever before for what's going to happen, which leads me to a confident position. Okay, you know what? Most of my net worth isn't in cryptocurrencies at the moment, but the little bit that I do have in there, I'll leave it in. I don't care. I'm not selling. I don't care. So moving forward from this, their actual goal was $175 million. So 71.44, it's chump change for them, right? With more interesting later stage investments on our radar too, we want to be flexible and able to move with the market. So they just want a lot of capital. If you aren't sure that Bitcoin will remain the dominant cryptocurrency, or you're interested in other use cases that may arise, or you just want to build a diversified portfolio of assets that have asymmetrical returns as Bitcoin, or maybe return even more because they feature lower valuations. Lastly, Pantera continues to run its flagship Bitcoin fund, with a recent Medium post from the firm claimed has enjoyed a lifetime return of 10,136.15% net of fees and expenses. So some of their investments has been into Bitstamp, into Zappo, into Ripple, into Circle, into Polychain, into Zcash, and Abra. I mean, Ripple, Circle, Bitstamp, Zcash, Polychain, we've all heard about that. Maybe the other projects not so much, but those are those are huge projects. Another blockchain fund, Axani, at the same time as Pantera was doing this, raised $32 million in funding raised by Goldman Sachs. And it was also joined by Andreessen Horowitz, Wells Fargo, and JP Morgan, which is an interesting name to see. And here we have, in October 6th, Pantera Capital's crypto fund reports nearly a 41% loss. The figures contributed to the fund's year-to-date losses, which rose to 73%. And I'm sure since then, it's also fallen even more. So they're taking some painful performance numbers down, right? And it's approaching the end of the year. I'm sure some investors are taking their money out if they're able to, if there's no lockup periods, which I'm sure there are. But we don't even have to discuss about that, because just looking at the next title, Pantera Capital CEO, in a decade, billions of people will be using Bitcoin. There's over 2 billion people connected to Facebook. So in a decade, who knows? I mean, he might be right. Multinational corporations are embracing blockchain. IBM just saw an ad for Walmart saying they're going to do lettuce on the blockchain, and stock exchanges doing Bitcoin exchanges. Fidelity is doing crypto custody. So now it's reached a kind of mainstream adoption. Almost everybody's heard about Bitcoin at this point, and I know I use this title many times. The past month, Bitcoin has been less volatile than NASDAQ, the Dow Jones, and S&P 500. Other than the past week or two. But yeah, it's an interesting time. It's one of those risk moments where a lot of people will be falling out due to fear, but he's doubling down on it. He's saying there's going to be a $40 trillion cryptocurrency market cap. What do you guys think about Pantera? Do you think this guy is just a dummy who's going to lose hundreds of millions of dollars? Or do you think the dude who has had a fund that has had 15,000% gains over the past couple of years knows a thing or two about crypto investing? I'm going to leave that up to you guys, and see ya. Thanks so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. And hopefully we're able to get to 19,000 subscribers. So if you could hit that subscriber button, that would be amazing. See you guys tomorrow or the next video, whenever that is. Bye. Don't stop believing. I'm going to leave in at least, hopefully, $1,500 worth of Bitcoin. And we're going to see if it hits 3,000, 6,000, or 10,000. Or whether it hits 500, I don't care. I'm leaving it in there.